Hey guys, OG of the HRC here. Welcome back. Welcome to first timers. Welcome everyone. So today I want to talk about mental health and Britney Spears. I feel like there is a narrative that is going on about Britney Spears, and I feel like it's my duty to sort of clear the air and inform some people. So let's have a conversation. Okay, so Britney Spears, mental health, what is going on? What's going on with her Instagram videos? Okay, first and foremost, I want to make this very, 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 very clear. Please do not call Britney Spears crazy because of her Instagram post. I know and I understand as a diehard fan that she doesn't look well, that she looks like someone who is completely lost, and therefore the definition of what society has told us is crazy is what you're seeing. This girl is not crazy. This girl is locked up in her home 24/7. She has no say on who, what, where, or how in her own life. She is nearly 40 years old and she has been under lock and key for 12 straight years. On top of the years that she wasn't legally under lock and key, but that they had her under lock and key because she was Britney Spears, this massive superstar who they had a controlled life for. So please do not call her crazy. She is not crazy. She is someone who I truly believe, she is being sedated. I believe that she is being given medication that she does not need. Now, do I think that Britney Spears has some mental issues? Yes, I do. I think that she suffers, my guesstimation would be something like bipolar. But here's the thing with bipolar, and I know this firsthand. When you are diagnosed with bipolar, they put you on medication. And if that medication works and you find, if you find the right medication that works for you, you can live your life like a quote unquote normal person, whatever that means. It is not something that's life altering. It is not something that, if you're taking care of yourself, if you're taking your medication, I want to make that very clear. But it's not something that causes you to have a legal guardian for 12 solid years. I don't care how much money she's worth. And let me just say this, if she wasn't medicated and she's bipolar or some other mental illness, I don't understand a judge saying that at any point those mental illness, unless she's something like schizophrenic, okay, and she's had a break, which my understanding from watching her, she clearly has not, how a judge continuously for 12 solid years think that she needs her father to control every aspect of her life. And I mean every aspect of her life. She is not allowed to drive by herself. She is not allowed to make any financial decisions by herself. She is not allowed to represent herself in court. She's like a child. Right? It's like she's under 18 and her father tells her who, what, where, and how. She went to In-N-Out with her boyfriend a few months back, and they literally held her for 3 months at a psychiatric type of ward, a mental health ward, because they said she was unstable, because she went out without asking. So what someone's gonna have to explain to me is how she's so mentally unstable that she was able to do the Vegas tour, that she was able to drop not one, but 2 albums in these 12 years. She's been able to do music videos. She's been able to to be the host on X Factor. She was able to guest star on How I Met Your Mother. If someone is mentally unstable the way that this judge is saying that she is, how was she able to do all of that? And how her father and the people around her have been able to get away with this for 12 solid years. Someone's gonna have to explain that to me. There's an entire Free Britney movement that at first I have to say I was a little weary of. But as I've put these pieces together on my own, I've realized the father is not a savior. The father is a villain, and he is holding his daughter hostage. He gets up to $1 million a month for taking care of her. Don't you think it's interesting that her teenage-year-old son got into it with his grandfather, and then all of a sudden she lost some visitation rights? in my estimation of what happened, is very clear. Is I believe that that boy was standing up for his mom because he's recognizing that there's something not right with her. And the grandfather nicked it. It is insane to me. He has everyone believing that he's some type of savior to her, and he is not. She is not okay. There's an entire part of the Free Britney movement is they will do a color that they tell Britney to wear, because Britney's people delete comments, mind you. With anything to do with Are You Okay, the Free Britney movement, all of that get deleted. So somehow they're able to get through and say, wear pink tomorrow if you're not okay. She wears pink. They say, wear black if you're not okay. She wears black. She is not okay. And she has been controlled her entire career. Since she was a young child, she has been controlled. And so I say to people who stigmatize Britney Spears and say that she's just crazy, I want you all to imagine this. You're 15 years old and you have a #1 album in America, and your life is never the same. You've been on this road since you were young. You were on Star Search and Mickey Mouse Club. You've been on this road. They tell you that your voice needs to change, and she goes from, watch Star Search, everyone. Please watch Star Search with Britney Spears, and you will see that that girl could sing like no other.
Love can be free. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? When we stand together, it's our finest hour. We can do anything, oh, anything.
I have seen her 7 times, and a handful of those times she will sit down at piano and she will sing, and it's like, oh my God. Of course she has a great voice, but they manipulated her voice because they wanted her to be an icon rather than just a voice. They have been controlling every aspect of her life since she was young. There is nothing normal about that. It's not normal to fall in love in front of the world and then break up in front of the world, and then all of a sudden you're the villain because you supposedly cheated on that person.
And yet he's left the impression that you weren't faithful, that you betrayed the relationship.
I think everyone has a side to their story, and to make them feel a certain way, and make them feel, and I'm not technically saying he's wrong, but I'm not technically saying he's right either.
There's nothing normal with that. There's nothing normal with having 2 kids in 2 years and the paparazzi are obsessed with you when all you're trying to do is enjoy your life with your babies.
Is everything good, Britney? Gotta do work. Gotta loosen it. Say Britney. Britney. This way, Britney. Look out, guys.
There's nothing normal about that. So of course she's gonna break down. Of course she's gonna shave her head and say, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. She just wants to be free. And she hasn't been free since she was a teenager. In any way. So before you go and throw those stones and make her seem like this crazy person, really stop and think. She is 30, almost 40 years old, and she can't make a single decision. Legally, she cannot make a single decision for herself. Nothing. She can't go anywhere. So of course she's gonna go and just dance around. And by the way, I am almost certain that they are giving her sedatives to make her, because her talking voice is completely different, her mannerisms, when she does those little like Q&A videos and she can't really sit still because she's so awkward, because she's being forced to do these things. A few months ago, there was this thing here in Los Angeles called the Britney Zone. And it was like little mini videos where you can go and see all the iconic videos. And I was gonna go at first. I was so excited. Of course, what Britney Spears fan wouldn't want to go and honor the icon? And then I started realizing she was doing no videos saying, hey guys, go, blah, blah, blah. And I went, this isn't her. This is the entire team around her who are still trying to make money off of her. How much money is enough? I honestly say this to her father. How much money is enough? Over 12 years alone, you've gotten $1 million a month. Like, and also, you had to go through all of this for the money. You don't think that your daughter would have just done this for you? Did you start this with good intention, or was the intention to get the money the whole time? I pray that on July 22nd, when they're able to review the case and see that she will finally be free. They have manipulated the system. Every single person around Britney Spears right now has manipulated the system to keep the bankroll just keep on going. And it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. My hope is that Britney Spears can be free, and that if she says, I never want to do another album, I never want to do, and she goes back home to Louisiana with her boys, please, Britney, go. Please. Please. You don't owe any of us a damn thing. But if she chooses to release music that she wants to release, if she chooses to dance the way that she wants to dance, that's what I want from her. I just want Britney Spears to be happy. She deserves to be happy. She has given us as a society so much. And the very least that all of us can do for her is stand up and say something's not right over here and have her back. Because to all the millennials, I'm speaking directly to you, to all the millennials that girl got you through junior high and the awkward years and high school and your first breakup, she had your back. So you now need to have her back, because she's got nobody. So the more we talk about this openly and honestly, and we don't stigmatize her, the more chances she has to be free. So please, let us all free Britney. So I've helped you guys understand a little bit more what's going on with Britney Spears. I say this, that if Britney Spears ever happens to watch this, please know that you are so loved and that there are so many people who want to help you, and we just pray that you get the help that you need to be free and to be happy with your babies, because we know that's all you want. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. So make sure you check us out on iTunes, Spotify, and of course right here on YouTube. Make sure you guys press that little subscribe button. And until next time, free Britney.